And then I think there was just a game called Vampire. Kudos to them for getting like the name Vampire on their game. Like currently the best vampire game around, aside from like the first Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, it's gotta be V Rising. But man, the difficulty spike in V Rising kind of bothered me. Like I want it to be just a little bit easier. I want it to feel viable with like any collection of skills, and right now it feels like you have to pick the best skills to be able to like beat Dracula. It's still a great game, and I do love it. But man, it is like one of the harder survival crafters. Honestly, a lot of the survival crafters got like real difficult in the end game. Like I'm planning on playing Valheim when it comes out in like the full version. And I don't know if I'd be able to beat it solo. Like that was kind of my plan, to like play the entire game solo, but I'm sure enough people want to play that I could probably just throw up a server. Question is like, do I want it to be like a server of everybody in the community? Do I just want to play with a bunch of other streamers? Or what? I could restrict it to like just like a handful of my friends. That way, like, I have somebody to squad up with for the bosses. Oh, but that would never work. Because I would want to fight the bosses on stream. And my friends all sleep during the night. It's really a weird habit of theirs. It's like they don't even believe in the grind. You have Outward waiting to be found and The Forest waiting to be finished. Isn't there a sequel to Outward coming up? Also, Outward's a great game. I think there's an update coming out for V Rising. I think I'm done with V Rising. I think I feel about V Rising the same way I feel about the Elden Ring DLC. I beat it. I never want to do that again. It was like one of those accomplishments that you have to do once. Like, I don't know anybody who's like climbed Mount Everest multiple times. It's kind of like one of those where you're like, I've done it. Let's never do this again. It almost killed me. There's no mountain higher. Like, we can just call it quits. I can do smaller, nicer mountains like Miranjani or something like that. Like, we don't have to go to Death Mountain. We can go to the one that actually looks very temperate and nice. And is very pretty. It's playing Coral Island. And all the mermaids are named after mountains. And one of the ladies was named Miranjani. I was like, oh, I wonder what that mountain looks like. And I looked at it and I'm like, that's probably the prettiest mountain. I like that mountain. I'm trying to think of the other mermaids. There was like Denali and Krakatoa. It's kind of rough to like name people after mountains though. Because like you've got every single language naming mountains. And so like every now and then you'll have one that just doesn't fit in. Like there's a mountain up in Montana called, well, never mind. I'm not going to repeat that name. It is the actual name of the mountain. We'll call it Bloody Richard Peak. But it's not Richard. I think maybe like a handful of people got that one. But if a person came up to me and said like, hi, my name's Bloody Richard, I'd be like, okay. I won't be staying for dinner. Alright. I think we're officially at the point where I am straight up due a loose leg. Do we know what the odds of a loose leg are? Spent 6 hours doing nothing but digging up 4,000 blocks of sand. Has let's see. That's from activities are supposed to be rare. Yada da 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 da. Didn't see any like exact odds. I would like to know the exact odds. I did a little quick Googling. We're not having luck. The thing is, like, we're digging up tier 4 sand. I'm wondering if I would have better luck with lower level sand. Like, looking at our numbers here, we got like 26 experience. We're hitting 16 there. If I dig up a lower level sand like this one, is that gonna go faster? I'm not gonna hit it any harder. Like 16's a hard set number. That's like my tool power. But does the speed change? You got 3 from tier 1 and 2 and 1 from tier 4. I think there's a chance both of the eggs I've gotten were from tier 2 sand. I mean, like, that's a very small sample case. Maybe tier 2 sand is magical. Alright, after this one, get up that tier 2 sand. We're gonna get the egg immediately, I believe. Yeah, it's really hard to gauge the first two you found within half an hour of each other. I mean, like, that's how random should work. I feel like I actually get a little mad at like pity systems and things like that. Because I'm like, you're taking all the fun out of it. Like, instead of making this like any scoop could be the scoop, you kind of change it into like, no, your 10,000th scoop will be the scoop. And you have no say in it. Hey, I'm getting 22s instead of 26s here. What the heck? So the experience gain changed. Speed stayed the same. That's interesting. Fine clay. Oh, right. I was like, I've never gotten that, but I have. I have gotten that. Yours was from tier 2 as well. Alright. Still gonna focus the tier 4s, but if we see any tier 2s along the way, we'll start digging that, and we'll see which one of these gives me the egg. What were we talking about before this? I can't remember. Probably video games. It's kind of a thing I'm into. Supposed to play Gold Adventure Gold today, but the game forgot to release. There was like some slight form error, and so the game didn't release at release time, and I feel like it's kind of Steam's fault. Because this has been happening a lot. Like any game that, like, any indie developer that's publishing like their first game, like they always seem to have this problem. Ew. Skitches get stitches. Yeah, you tried. I'm getting the 26 experience from these again. Look at me psychically dig this dirt. I'm still psychically digging. Right, I don't need shovels. Sheer force of will. Lonnie and I are working on the tier 3 settlement. Nice. Do you need tier... what do you need? I think you were needing like tier 2 refined leather. Last I checked. I've been too tied up in my own things to contribute. You can get you some tier 2 glass. Or at least the sand in which to make glass. This is probably what you were digging for. That was for the heart. Did you ever get your hearts? I want to help you with that, but man, that one was kind of a grind. That's a thing we could do. Acquire a cooling capacitor. Do I have a calculator? I don't think I have a calculator that would tell me how to make that. Want a cooling capacitor. And that takes 2 refined ingots. And refined ingots take 2 refined ingots and 5 of these. So if I have 10 blues, I'm good. If that takes 10 blues, hang on. Okay. Need 2 of these, or 1 of these. So if I need 10 blues, I need 20 greens. And probably all the way down. So if I need 20 greens, I need 40 pyrites. If I need 40 pyrites, I need 80 barrelites. I might have those exact numbers. But what I don't think I have is the stuff for metal solvent to refine these things. Oh, hey, chitin. Take that. What does it take to make metal solvent again? Oh, just citric berries? That's not too bad at all. Water buckets. Then the various tiers of glass. So I need... Alright, hang on. I don't need 80 glass. I need, let's see, refined ingots. If I need 80 ingots, then I need 16 basic metal solvents. Means I just need 16 citric berries and 16 glass bottles. That's not bad. I don't know if I could do all that before time is up today, but maybe we could. I'm still committed to getting the Lucille though. Here's another crazy thought. What if sand that has been dug often before, or like freshly spawned sand, is less likely to have an egg? Hear me out. So let's say sand has like some chance to spawn an egg, right? But there's a maximum amount of like eggs that can be in the world at the same time. That means if somebody immediately when the egg update dropped, people were digging around settlements and taking those eggs out of the universe, but that would leave the eggs like far in the outskirts and out in the woods, so that they're less likely to get. And so like as that happens, eggs kind of like naturally spawn farther and farther away from settlements. I don't know if I explained that right, or even if I'm on to something, but I feel like that could be true. In which case, we're looking for eggs. We should look for them where people don't live. Like here. Or like around here. Nobody's digging around here. Early. That's my theory, because both the times I found Lucils, I want to say it was back when I was digging around our hometown. And they'd be more likely to spawn near settlements because they're being churned more often. That would be... I think this is like one of those weird math problems where like the answer doesn't sound true. You know, like the Monty Hall problem. Like it doesn't make sense when you hear it. Even when it's explained to you, you're kind of like, still. But like if people dig until they find an egg and then they stop digging, meanwhile, like the people who are digging far away from settlements are digging because they're not looking for eggs. They're digging because they need sand. I don't know. I think I'm wrong. So like there's an old interview question that's like there's a town and people there want to have a boy. So they keep having babies until they have a boy. What is the population of boys to girls in that town? And the answer is 50-50. So like if you have like a girl and then a girl and then a girl and a girl and a girl, then you stop. But like if the birth rate was 50-50 anyway, like it all doesn't matter like how many you go for. And I think it's going to end up being something like that. Like my theory that like looking for eggs away from settlements doesn't matter. Like the odds are going to end up being the same regardless. But how much time do I have? You found yours really close to a settlement, but which settlement? Because if you're telling me you found yours next to like Twin Grove, like nobody's visiting Twin Grove to search for eggs. But if you're like next to Charlo, that's a different story. Like that's a place where a lot of people might be. Alright. We've been digging for like an hour and a half. We're gonna change tactics just for the sake of changing tactics. Yours was outside an ancient village. I'm worried mine was outside of an ancient village too. I might just be crazy. All the sand in the world. Everyone makes sand, nobody wants to make glass, myself included. Whoa! Muhammad, thank you so much for the super chat. For 184.99 QAR. I don't know what unit of courage that currency that is. Those Qatar ruples. A currency I just made up. Debadop jumping in the air with fireworks around him. I love that, like, when I get the chat message, it, like, spells out the, it spells out the emote. Thank you so much, Muhammad. I really do appreciate you. Tell you what, Muhammad, is there a game you're looking forward to seeing? Because you straight up just gave me... Did you just give me $100? I think that's what it translated to. For some reason, it didn't, like, shout out the second one, but it shout out the first one converted to US dollars and was like $50. And so if you gave me $100, I feel like you're entitled to ask me to play a particular game or two. You want me to just keep playing this? Because I could just keep playing this. This has been very decently popular. Wait, you telling me there's blue sand in the snow? Now we'll really get to the bottom of it. We're gonna find that Lucille. Will I be eaten by snow crabs? But thank you so much. I can't get over that. Like, that might have been like the highest donation I have ever gotten. I think I think by like a long shot. I think the highest donation before that was like $45. Just like gift memberships. Hi everyone, how y'all doing? I'm doing great. My buddy Muhammad just said, hey, I like what you're doing. Keep doing it. And then he gave me $100 to keep doing it. So I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm all flabbergasted now. I don't know how, like... You've derailed my train of thought. Like, I don't know how to handle $100 first thing in the morning. Like, I haven't had breakfast yet. I don't have, like, the physical energy. I don't have the calories in me to mentally process what just happened. Great rewards for such a sweet streamer. Oh, thank you. I try to be. Sometimes it's a struggle to be wholesome. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, I kinda really like unwholesome content. And I do kind of mentally absorb like some of the old, some of the habits from the unwholesome content. And so occasionally, like, I come really close to dropping a few curse words. Like, it's an actual physical effort to be wholesome sometimes. I do have, like, a corpo office job, and that has helped quite a bit. Every now and then it almost slips out of the office, too. Like, do you think the customer wants one of these fine elements here on their new application? Because I would love to get it to them. If that would finally make them happy with the resulting project. Because there's nothing that makes me happier than pleasing the fine gentleman over at High-Tech Industries. You need some Ferrolith now. Am I near some? I've got lots of Ferrolith. Meet me at Sotomura? Shoot me a message when you get to Sotomura. I'll teleport there. I'll give you a bunch of Ferrolith. Do you know how much you need? Because I want to say I probably have like 200. Unless I spend it all on tools. At the very least, I've got like 30 ingots. All I want is a Lucille. I'm freezing to death. All for one of you rats. You. Sleeping there. Yeah, you. Help me shovel. It's for tools? Yeah, I can hook you up. Just let me know when you're in Sotomura. And let me know if you need anything else. I think I'm mostly short on planks. But like most other things I have lots of. Like I'm slowly trending away from wood. Like my forestry will like hit 1 million. But like I'm so sick of making timber. And lots of people just kind of like conveniently become expert carpenters because of all the timber that's required. Tier 3 rope, but you don't know where to get the fiber? The tier 3 fiber, the easiest place to get it is the Rocky Gardens, where we were just looking for sand. What you do is you go down there, you harvest a bunch of fiber, then you take it to... I don't think you have to take it to New Haven anymore. I think you could go to Blackwater Hollow and convert it to like thread there and teleport it back. You're in Sotomura. Okay, here we go. We get a Lucille. We didn't get a Lucille yet. But our friend needs us. Alright, hang on. Is it in the bank? It's not in the bank. It's gonna be in my tool chest. Yeah, I got lots of stuff. And you said you needed tier 3 rope? You don't have a teleport point anywhere near there? It is worth the trip. Alright. Give you a bunch of iron. Some tier 3s. Will that be enough? Or do you need more? No problem. Like, I try to have like a buy order for like tool materials out at all times. Let's see. Have you refreshed your tasks? No, you sure haven't. Alright. Let's stop with the snowy sand. Let's get this sand. I think this one just coincidentally happens to be in the snow. I don't think tier 2 snow or sand is supposed to appear in the snow. But like, when you're close enough to another biome, like sometimes there's crossover.